So, Spinx, thank you for having us. How do you feel today?
No, I feel really good. I had actually really good night's sleep, so I feel perfect.
You're about to play your first champion stage. Does it affect you to play in front of the crowd?
I don't think so, but I'm really excited to play in front of the crowd because it's the first time in my career the crowd will be for me. They will cheer for me, for my team. And I can't wait to see the French crowd and enjoy the moment.
Do you feel helped with the staff of the team or the other experienced player in the team to encounter that pressure about playing in the biggest stage of Counter-Strike?
Yes, definitely, but I think it's like in a weird way because the mindset I have to myself is just I'm not worried because I trust my teammates in these situations. I know especially the Danes and the Apex. I think they are just the better players when they're playing in these situations. So I'm not worried at all. I trust them fully, and I just want to play.
So it's just a good excitation for going into the big stage?
Yes.
Okay. We've seen a lot of upsets during the Legend stage. Were you expecting all those big teams being eliminated before the champion stage, like G2, Navi?
I think no one expected it, and then that's why everyone pick him. So it's a bit a bit hard. Same for me, and no one expected it. It's a bit weird that you see like this playoff, But after all, like you look at the games, everyone had their chance. It's not like some team faced top 3 teams in a row and then he lost, and then you're like, okay, you faced the top teams, but it's not the case. Every team had a chance. Also in best of 3, and some people fucked up a bit. Maybe the pressure, or maybe they underestimated the enemy. I don't know, but yeah.
How do you think those teams, those smaller teams like Monte, like Gamer Legion, like Apex, will perform in front of the crowd in the biggest stage? Do you think they will keep those good performance from the Legend stage?
I think they will perform maybe a bit less, because I think overall maybe they will get some pressure, and most of them are playing really individual, and if you're a bit nervous and you play on individual, it's hard, because it's hard to play individual and be a nervous team. But we'll see, we don't know.
So you'll be facing Into the Breach for the quarterfinal. It will be a match against a team which qualified since the open qualifiers. They started their journey in February, I guess. Does it change the way you go into that game to know that your opponents weren't expected there and they gain a lot of confidence getting there?
No, like they go to the playoff, and it means they're playing good. They did some good stuff overall if they got there. And no, we don't want to underestimate anyone, and we just play the game. It's a quarterfinal of the major, so they are definitely playing good, and we just need to play good as well if you want to beat them.
So before joining Vitality, you were with ENCE. What can you what can you say about your former team? Like the mood around the team in ENCE?
Like their mood right now?
No, where you were when you were.
When I was in ENCE?
How were you feeling in that ENCE team?
I felt really good in the ENCE team. It was the mood is really good. I know the mood is really good now because I still talk with some of them, and they have nerds now and this kind of stuff. But I really love the guys, and it was a pleasure to be with them.
Have you felt something special when you played them in a 1-0 match in the first day of the Legend stage?
I don't think I felt something like really special because it's been a while since I was in ENCE, and also we played each other for a couple times now. And of course, I think there's like more fire in the eyes for them and for me to win this game, because it's also 1-0, but also it's I'm former teammates for them, and they are my former team, and in Vitality we call it like ex-teammates. And of course, every time you play against your ex-teammates, you really want to perform and to win, and if you lose, it sucks.
What was your reaction when you saw that Vitality wanted you to sign for them?
First of all, of course, I was happy, because I think every player, when you see people want you, it's good. And so Vitality is a good opportunity for me, so I just went for it.
What was your main reason to sign? Was it a reason that made you signed that contract with Vitality, or was it just the
It was
global?
it was multiple reasons. It's only like something specific, but the big ones. It's first of all they have Zaihu, and it's a strong card, and they also had Blaster partnership, and I think it's important for the tier 1 teams these days. It's good to have it, and it's help you in some ways. And I just felt it would be good for me as a player overall. So it wasn't an easy decision because I really like the Ants guys. I really like the organization. It was really good time in there. But I felt it's the right time to go for the next chapter.
It must be tough to live far away from home, particularly at your age. Does it bother you in your daily life to be far from your country?
Yes, of course. There are many moments that I wish to be home, or I missed something back home and this kind of stuff, or I missed the family or whatever. But and there is some hard moments, but overall, I know my job, it's a dream for many, many people, including myself. So there is no job in the world that it's perfect. And not this one, but of course, there's also a really good part about the job. So yeah, it's nothing perfect.
We've seen a good atmosphere around the Vitality team with all the players, with the staff. Would you say that it is a real bonus to have those teammates which gather together and have a good feeling around the team?
Yeah, I think it's really important these days in Counter-Strike that you have a good vibe in the team. I think it's different from country to country, like culture-wise. I know some countries, maybe they don't feel like they need it, and for them it's normal and it's completely fine. But for me, I think it's really good for just to feel good in the team, in the game, and yeah, I really like it.
Do you think right now Vitality has some point that they can be better on, in gameplay? Do you think you have some flaws that you can work on, or do you think the team is perfect?
There is no team that is perfect. The only team that I met was perfect was Australis in 2018. Yeah. Since then, I didn't see any perfect team. And of course, there is some stuff we have to work on, and we are working on it. Just to pinpoint some stuff, I don't know. We should play better, like when we're playing against the big teams like G2, and we are playing really good. But sometimes when we play the lower teams, we are still winning and we are still playing good, but we feel like we can still play this 10% better. And yeah, we are trying to work on it. And I don't know, communication-wise can always be better, aim-wise can always be better. And yeah, that's it.
Do you think working with Lars helped you on the mental way to get some results in big tournaments?
Yes, I think it helped. I'm not sure if it. I think it did help the team overall. I think he did a really good job. Like, I think you can see the performance and the vibe around the team, and there is some stuff, for example, in the start of the team, and I joined and I didn't feel comfortable, but now they are gone and this kind of stuff. And yeah, I think everyone and also Lars did a good job.
I was wondering, because you're a really talented player, aim-wise, I know that the team is working on tactics and stuff, but is the personal training like aim or DM, is it something that all the players have to do alone, or is it something that is that the team is working with you?
The personal training for us, it's you can do it whenever you want, with whoever you want. You don't have to do it with the team, but it just depends. Because, for example, now we are in the major phase, and you have to perform, and you have to be on your top level. And if you want to be on your top level, you need to play Counter-Strike, and a lot of it. So, of course, when we finish a practice day, and or here in France or back home, you expect from the players after they finish to play a bit and do the extra job, we can say. So in special tournaments, yes, we are of course doing the maximum we can do to be the best players we can be. But of course, there are some moments that you do a bit less, because after all, CSGO players can have a life, you know. So sometimes after a practice day, you want to go out with your family, or you want to see your friends, or you want even sometimes just to chill and not to be on the PC. So yeah, it depends like what moment and what tournament we have in front of us. So when it's important tournaments, we are trying to do this extra job, and when we can see we can have this a bit of less, we are also doing it.
Okay, but on your specific training, would you say that you're more like a DM guy, like deathmatch, or would you say that you more like bot clicking?
So for me, it's no, I'm not doing a lot of bot clicking. It just depends. It also depends on my Israeli friends or whatever I feel in the moment. Because sometimes I will just get a message, let's play Face It. So I will go play Face It. And if not, sometimes I will just message my friend, let's go play that match and just talk in the background, kinda. And I'm also doing it. So for me, it's mostly that match and Face It.
Do you have any last word that you learned in French that you can say to your French fans?
Most of the words I know in French are bad words. I think, what is ça va? Ça va is like hello?
It's how are you doing?
Ça va. That's maybe a good word I know. I don't want to say anything bad.
Okay. Do you have any last word in English, of course, to say to your fans? No?
Thank you everyone for the support, and I can't wait to see you in the arena, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.